muscle memory. It's one of those mind-blowing things that goes on without you even thinking of it. And I've been spooked again since I changed my gaming mouse. Basically, my Corsair M65 broke down after it had a lot of heavy use, to be fair, a lot of gaming over the 2 years I've had it. And I've replaced it with a Logitech G502, which had excellent reviews, and the main reason was I couldn't get a replacement for the M65, as all of the units that were cheaper were out of stock. So I thought, hey, let's give the Logitech mouse a go. But boy, is it a complete shock to the brain to change to a different mouse. And it's, even though I'm using the same DPI, just the weight of the mouse, the feel, all my muscle memory, and that's been in the back of my head for so long, is quite jumbled up. And getting used to this mouse after using something completely different for so long, it's imprinted into my brain. It's always surprised me how I've been able to blindly type, and now I can play games and know where every key on the keyboard is. What I wanted to talk about basically was how crazy it is going from the muscle memory of one mouse to another, and any little change that you have in your aiming pattern can really throw you off. Generally, you want to be using a lower DPI for most situations when you're aiming in video games so that you can get the most minute aiming possible. And my sensitivity is quite low in game as well, but for some reason, even this, it could be the sensor. The mouse does definitely feel almost quicker in the way that it's smooth. Not that it could be because it's a lighter mouse, that I haven't put some weights in it. The other one didn't have weights, but it had a heavier metal body underneath. Just to give you some context as to how badly I was aiming today as I was using this new mouse, I was using, if you don't know Planetside 2 very well, there's a set of weapons called the nanite systems weapons, which are a common pool for all factions. Factions otherwise have their own lines of weapons. But the nanite systems weapons are generally the tightest weapons in the game, the easiest to aim, and if you want something that you can test how accurate you are with your crosshair, this is the weapon. And I was using NS11C on the light assault, the carbine, the NS11P on the medic, and the NS11A on the heavy. And I mean, I wasn't doing badly, and I was able to snipe as well, which you'll see in the footage, but I was doing noticeably worse than I would do normally. I know kill-death ratio isn't a good measure of how well you're doing, really. I mean, every situation in the game is different, but I was getting something like 1.2 KDR, which is not normal for me, I guess. And in-game it was noticeably hard, it was almost fighting against my own brain. It was almost like going back to learning my first keyboard, where I kept looking down at the mouse and wondering whether I was hitting the right buttons, even. And I guess that's just how muscle memory is. If it's not saved in your brain, that data's not saved in your brain, you have to learn it again. And getting that muscle memory is quite a big thing. It's not only moving the crosshair to place it, it's also knowing how far the sensitivity of the mouse is that I have to swipe across the mouse mat, because I have to swipe quite a lot, and even that's just completely throwing me off. I'm swiping too far or too little, and a lot of the time I'm jerking around. But hopefully that'll clear up over time. I wonder how long it'll take though. Maybe it'll be a few weeks, maybe it'll be a month, maybe it'll take me quite a while to really get it into my brain, but let's hope it's soon. Hopefully repetition will really hammer it in there. Anyway, I thought I'd make this video as the Battlefield 1 servers are down. Apparently they're being DDoSed for some reason by some group. They're not hackers really, are they? They're just firing off lots of packets at the servers. So I thought, hey, this could be my chance to put out a little bit of Planetside 2. I know everybody's probably hungry for it. And seeing as I've been procrastinating getting out the Battlefield 4 versus Planetside 2 video, I needed something to say sorry, I guess. And I really hope that I can get it out tomorrow between 5 PM GMT and 10 PM GMT. That's my sweet spot of where I want to aim it to. The actual script that I've done and all the notes and everything on Word is about 4,500 words. So it's a big video, it's a big task, and it's been worrying me, I guess. I've put a lot of pressure on myself. It's probably going to be a video that nobody cares about, nobody watches, and now that Battlefield 1's out, it's even more redundant, but it's just, I need to do it. I've got to the point where this video needs to get out. Anyway, muscle memory is quite amazing. Has anyone else gone through a weird transition of going from one mouse to another and having a complete brain fuck as the muscle memory is completely thrown into whack and your brain panics? Has anyone else got the same mouse, or has anyone got the G402? I think that one's quite a popular one as well. Anyway, let's hope we'll have this video up tomorrow, and everybody, sit tight. And I'm sorry if you've been waiting for it. I don't know how many people are actually waiting for it. Are you waiting for it? Do you care at all? Maybe some people are just like, Josh, this sounds like a terrible idea. Either way, it's gonna be there at some point, hopefully tomorrow. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you can all get into the Battlefield 1 beta if you want to play it, and hopefully it won't be DDoS too long, and especially not for the rest of the week, seeing as the beta's only up for 1 week. If my video imprinted on the muscle memory of your mind, be sure to give it a like. If it completely brain-fucked you and ruined your mind, then give it a dislike. Subscribe for more content, and until next time everybody, Joshino.